Hey, what's going on, guys? It's gonna be my first video in a while. It's gonna be how to survive the new map pack that just came out, the Moon Nazi Zombie map pack. Now what you're gonna want to do at the beginning here is make sure that you have Speed Cola as your machine, because next time you come down here, you're not gonna want it to be Speed Cola. You're gonna want it to be Jugs, and you don't want to pick it up while you're down here because when you're up there, if the astronaut grabs you, then you won't really be able to do much there, and he'll take your jugs. But now, because you don't have any perks, you don't really have any like handicap there. You can just take them out whenever you want. But here on round one, just let them all come through, and try and get all the drops you're able to, and try to avoid nukes because it'll lessen the points that you'll get overall here. So yeah, just a little demonstration. You just keep on running back to him until you're able to kill him with your knife or whatever you have. And then at about round three, grab Quick Revive just in case something bad happens. Like if you get downed on round one or two, you don't want to have that Quick Revive gone. You just want to restart. So just by that three to be safe, stay here for as long as you can, then leave. Going through tunnel 11. Now here I got downed out of something really stupid. I just got like stuck on him and he double hit me. So yeah, that's me being pissed off in the background, as you can imagine. But yeah, the reason I have this at times 5 speed, so for every 1 second of real time, it's going through 5 seconds of video, is because this was about like 40 minutes or so long, so I didn't really want to do four different parts. But yeah, I mean, if you're at around like 3 or 4 and you had to get out of there early, grab the PM63 and camp in that room without opening up the next door, and just get all the kills you can before you have to leave. Now, if you're able to camp at this little door right here, entering into the labs, and turn on the power as soon as you want, or well, as soon as you're capable, really, to avoid like when you're running back through here with Hacker to trigger an excavator or something if you're going through breaching all three. And there, I actually almost got downed while I was playing the box, and the first one I got there was the ray gun, so that would have been pretty bad. And I try and hack this, and this is in times 5 speed, and even that's going really slow, and I wasn't able to before the round started. Now this is going to be your little playground here. This is where you're going to be running around for the next like 10 or so rounds with little to no resistance, really. So you just chill here, keep on running laps. If you need points, just grab the 74U off the wall if you weren't able to get any good guns like I was for points. The ray gun's great survival, but it's very bad points. So just keep on running around, make use of all your drops. If you're going for the excavators or if you're going for the Easter egg, you gotta plan accordingly. This is simply for survival, but it was nowhere near perfect of a demonstration at all for what I'm showing you here. This is pretty much just a rough outline of what you should be trying to do, because the way that I did this, it just fucked me over completely, and I just got completely screwed on 3 or 4 different instances that really just changed the game and its outcome. So I only ended up surviving till about 16, which is really low. And with this method, you could probably get into the 30s without too much of a trouble. Using it, I didn't even really think of it as a method. This is just what I did when I played it for the first time. I got to around 27, and it actually wasn't that bad. I still had Gershes left over like what I do here, because the thing that tends to get me down the most is when I try and optimize. Like I try and make the absolute most out of everything, and then it ends up biting me in the ass. Like here, I'm just like wasting spas ammo when most people would have just like played the box again. I just take it and I get all the points I can with it, then I run back and start buying another gun, and then use all the points from that. But now I have wave gun and ray gun, which are both like a really bad crutch to have when it comes to points. So I'm just going to be using my third gun as the 74U for just about the entire time, which can get me in some bad spots. So that again, not something you really want to have happen, even though they are both great guns individually. Having them be like your entire arsenal is bad. Now here I'm running to stop a breach of the excavator, because that was one of the things I was doing while I was here, was going for that achievement at the same time as survival, and that kind of messed me up in the end also. But if you're going for that, I highly recommend Gershes, because if you're not able to get here on time and you get there kind of late, then you're going to want to throw a Gersh, because they're going to be right on your ass by the time you finish. And you don't really have too much leeway. Even if you do get there early, you just hit it and then you run out of there. So yeah, just make sure you know where the hacker is before you run to it, though, because you might accidentally skip over it and you just keep on going, and then you have to turn all the way around and then fight back through a horde of zombies, which is never anyone's favorite thing to do when you get to a higher round and you need to stop your last breach and you get downed, and then it's just a huge pain in the ass. So here I'm only on round 10, but it's kind of flying by. And when you see the astronaut, the wave gun and the zap gun, they don't do jack shit to the astronaut. But the ray gun is a great weapon to use against him. Up till like around 15 or so, around 15, you'll get it in, I don't know, maybe like 20, 25 shots, you'll kill the astronaut. But here, once again, I'm about to be fucked over pretty soon. Maybe like, I think 5 rounds it is. Um, as I do get Gershes, which is sweet to replace my QEDs, and I think it's during a fire sale or something, and I play it again while the fire sale is still going, and I get QEDs again. But when you have the option, you're playing solo, choose Gershes, because even though the QEDs have like a slight chance of dropping pack-a-punch weapons, it doesn't make up for what the Gershes can do, as it just warps them all out of there and gives you some time that you need to reload and get out and recuperate. Um, but what happens here in a little bit is I get a fire sale, and then I play it a couple times, and the last time I play it, I accidentally just like buy the box. There are my Gershes, uh, and those are the QEDs right there. And I play it again, and it turns out to be ballistics in a little bit here, and it's just a ballistic knife. And I was like hoping, like, yeah, maybe I got good luck for once, and I actually got like an HK, an RPK, or Galil, or something that could really help me out here to replace my 74U for points. And turns out, of course, I get really shit luck, and I get the ballistic knife. And once I go over there, I don't really have time to turn around or anything. And I get cornered by a guy, and I was watching it in slow mo when I was altering the speed, and I made it past him, and then it dragged me back to where I wasn't in front of him anymore, and I was just kind of stuck there, and I got downed in about 5 hits, which is fair, but just the way that I got caught was very stupid. Um, and then right after that, I end up getting downed because I don't have any perks, and I don't have. I didn't really. I tried to keep all my ammo for all my really good guns, which was once again a pretty bad move because I needed to survive. So they probably were something that I should use. Now here I'm just waiting for the crawler, and he's dragging ass, and then he drops the double points, and the next one drops a max ammo. So I'm like, all right, well that's pretty awesome. And then yeah, in about 2 rounds, you got the next fire sale coming up that completely bones me in this. But I mean, if you have average luck, 'cause that's pretty much all it comes down to in this is all luck really. As long as you can run a kite at a decent skill level, you should be able to get, I'd say on average, 25 to 30 with this method. If you're only staying in this area, like if things get really bad and you know you need to get out of here, just hop down through the teleporter or teleport. You should be able to get to maybe like 30, and if you just like know how to handle your situations really well and you can kite well, then you can possibly use this up to the late 30s. But in 50s and above, I wouldn't recommend this. It's too tight to try and navigate, and it's just kiting, so it doesn't last too long. But here's the fire sale that fucks me here. Play it one more time, and I thought I was able to just spend the 10 points, but it didn't work. So I run back around. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be something absolutely amazing. And I look at it. I'm like, oh great. And then this guy, I get tugged behind him. I kill him, and I get fifth hit right before I'm able to get out of there. And so there go all my perks, and there goes my wave gun, and I'm just kind of pissed off. And then these guys, I just kind of like swerve around there. But because of the gravity, I just kind of like slide into the guy that ends up killing me. Just a sec here, after my Gersh kind of helps me out a little bit. And I even have an insta kill when I get downed, but I don't really have any automatics that would save me. And I try and take care of him, and then I get hit, so I run away. I'm like, oh shit! And then I slide into this guy because I go off a tiny little ramp, and I get downed, and of course I'm pissed. So thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to put more specifications as to how you can get this done yourself with a little bit better luck than I had. So thank you for watching. See ya.